Welcome to Yoga Flow today. Today's flow is going to be about blooming, this concept of having to root down in order to rise. So we're going to get started in a comfortable seat. You can be crisscross applesauce, legs extended. You can lean up against a couch or wall, whatever works for you. Bringing the palms face down on your legs. Stack the spine on top of the hips. Tuck the chin slightly to take the wrinkles out of the back of your neck. And maybe flutter your eyes closed. Take a moment here to check in with all parts of your body that are connected to the ground. Take notice of the way gravity holds you safe. Take a moment to check in with your body, how it's feeling in this moment. Welcoming everything you feel, the good and the bad, and appreciating the fact that you came to your mat today. Begin to check in with your breath, recognizing if it's deep or shallow, accepting whatever it may be. But noticing how no matter deep or shallow it is, your inhales fill you up, and your exhales you soften. And as we sit in this comfortable seat, what the breath feels like. Letting the breath not just guide you from posture to posture today as we flow, but also using the breath to understand your body and the posture as well. Whatever comfortable position you're in, come to a crisscross applesauce. If you're leaning against something, maybe scoot away from it slightly. So now we are actively sitting up tall if we haven't already. Inhale, extend the spine a little longer. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, bring your head back up and maybe exhaling it, lifting the chin, allowing the head to fall back. If this doesn't feel quite comfortable for you, don't do it. Inhale back to center. Using hands on the fronts of the knees. Inhale, lift your chest, arch your back slightly, lift your chin slightly for seated cow. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin towards your chest, tuck your tailbone under for seated cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Feel this snake-like motion in your spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale, find your straw tall posture. From your crisscross applesauce, send your right leg out to the side, keeping your left leg bent in. Inhale, find length in your spine. Lift the ribs out of the hips. Exhale, turn towards the right leg and fold just slightly. It's super early for this kind of stretch. We're only here a moment. It's not about the length quite yet. Inhale back up to your tall posture. Left hand goes behind, back to the left hip. Press through your left hand and left leg. Sweep your right arm up and over, lifting your hips maybe. You can also keep your hips on the ground and just taking this into a side bend towards the left. But if you want a bigger expression, lift the hips, press them forward. Exhale, lower the hips gently. Take your right arm back over to your right leg, sweeping the left arm with it, finding that stretch again, still not very deep. And just working with these revolutions in this seated posture. So sweeping left arm back, taking a side bend, maybe a hip lift towards the left, just for a moment, and then bringing it back down, sweeping it back into your stretch. You can take these slower or faster, but I encourage you to move with your breath, inhaling on your side bends, exhaling through center, and finding your stretch. One more, sweep it back, lift it up, whether it's your whole body or just your ribs. Exhale, find your stretch. Inhale your right leg back to your crisscross and switch. The left leg goes out now. First, we lift tall and twist towards our left leg. Finding a slight stretch here, nothing too intense yet. Then right arm goes back behind the right hip. The left arm reaches up and over for a side bend, maybe a hip lift with it. Just seeing if that feels good. For me, that feels awesome. So I'm gonna keep doing that, but you do what feels best for you. Sweep back to your left leg, find your stretch. And then back over to the right, maybe hip lift. Really just working with this fluid motion, grounding down through the legs, through the hands, so you can lift up and bloom. One more, find your stretch. Beautiful, come back to center. Roll your way over to your tabletop position. Fingertips and wrists right underneath your shoulders. Tops your feet down into the ground, kneecaps right underneath your hips. Find your strong core, zip it up. Exhale, send your right foot back, your right toes down, square up your hips. Inhale, left arm forward, spinal balance. Exhale, left elbow to right knee, crunch it all in, activating the core here. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, crunch it in. Have to ground down through our left knee and right hand in order to bloom, extend, and be strong through our core. Exhale, bring everything back down, tabletop position. Inhale, lift your left leg back now, left toes down, square up the left hips. Inhale, right arm forward, reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, crunch it in. One more. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, crunch it in. And set everything back down in your tabletop position. Shift your weight out over your hands, squeezing your elbows close, slowly lower to your belly. On an inhale, glue your legs down. Inhale your chest up for cobra. No weight in your hands. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale through your tabletop position. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. You can pedal out here. It's your first one of the day. Be gentle with yourself. Relax your head, look back towards your feet. Take a big inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale, gaze between your hands. Exhale, gently tiptoe your feet to your hands. You can bend your knees a lot. And find your forward fold ragdoll position. You can grab opposite elbows. Maybe you interlace your fingers behind your head. Help with a little gentle encouragement to relax the back of the neck. Maybe you sway back and forth. Maybe you find stillness. Wherever you are, release your hands towards the ground. Finding your hands on your shins or upper thighs. Press through your legs, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time. Once you get to the top, big shoulder roll to the back. Palms point forward, ground down through your toes, through your heels. Tadasana, mountain pose, Samastitihi. 2 rounds of sun salutation A to warm up. Inhale, lift the hands, lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, and then your right. Inhale, shift your weight over your hands. You can come to your knees if needed. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here, big inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step your right foot forward and then your left. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Go with your breath. Exhale, forward fold. Trust your body. Inhale, reach up, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Go straight back down, forward fold. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step your right foot back, and then your left. High plank. Inhale, shift your weight over your hands, coming to your knees if needed. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here, big inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward, and then your right. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms come up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center or down at your sides. Samastitihi, mountain pose, Tadasana. Now, one round of Surya Namaskar B, sun salutation B. Inhale, arms up as your hips go back. Fierce pose, Utkatasana, also known as chair pose. Ground down through your legs, maybe reaching through your arms or holding them at heart center. Take a big, strong inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, and then your right. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ground down through your left leg now. Step your right foot as far forward as you can. Be sure your left heel is glued down. Your right heel and foot is glued down. Press through your right leg. Inhale up, warrior one. Remember, we have to establish our roots before we can grow. Focusing on the legs and the feet here as we extend through our warrior one. One more inhale. Exhale, frame your right foot, step your right foot back to meet your left. Option to do a vinyasa if you want. If not, exhale, downward facing dog. Now grounding down through the right foot. Step your left foot as far forward as you can. Glue your right heel down. Glue your left foot down. Strong through the legs. Inhale takes you up, warrior one. Big breath here. Strong legs. Relaxed arms and chest. One more inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back. Option to vinyasa if you'd like, or meet in downward facing dog. Catch your breath here, big inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up to your chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, stand tall, Samasthiti Tadasana, mountain pose. Breathe here. Tap in with the breath. Tap in with the body now that's a little warmed up. Our legs are getting warmer, they're getting stronger to carry us through, to bloom through our postures with strong roots. Here we go, let's go into our main flow. Inhale, up, hands up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees so you can plant your hands on the ground. Step your left foot back and lower your left knee. Untuck your left toes. Grounding down through your legs. Inhale, takes you up, kneeling lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms at 90 degrees. Lean forward, open the chest and hips. Inhale, shift your hips back. Front toes lift, half splits. Bigger stretch here now. You're more warm for it, but be gracious with yourself. We'll revisit this posture soon. No need to rush. Inhale, shift your weight back into your right foot. Use your arms here. We're going to sweep them up and forward. Really think about this grounding down, this rooting down to bloom up. Sweep your arms up, come all the way up to standing, maybe floating the left foot for a second, coming back to your mountain pose. Takes a lot of strength in that right leg to bloom up out of it. Here we go, other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. Step your right foot back, lower your right knee. Untuck your right toes, ground down through your legs. Root down, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, lean forward, open up. Inhale, hips shift back, half splits. Breathe here into this stretch. One more inhale. Exhale, shift your weight back forward, left leg. Use your arms, use the strength in your left leg. Sweep it all up, standing mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, fold right back down. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, lower down. Same thing, just adding on. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, and lean forward. Inhale, shift your hips back, lift the right toes, half splits. Hopefully starting to feel a little better now. Here's where we're adding on. Shift your weight forward, ground down through the right foot. The right hand inside of the right leg. Come to your left toes, lift the left knee. Rooting down through these three limbs, right foot, right hand, left foot. Sweep your left arm back and up, extend both legs coming into triangle. Different way to come into it. Flow with it. It's not going to feel exactly the same as when you come from warrior two, that's okay. We're blooming up out of our roots. Inhale, pull yourself up, bend through your right leg, pass through warrior two into reverse warrior. So just pass through the warrior two, not pausing anywhere, flowing with it. Cartwheel your arms back forward, hang with me. Pivoting on the back foot, bring your left arm inside of your right leg now, sweeping your right arm up, easy twist. So lots of cartwheeling, kind of a lot of spinning, A lot of flowing. Let the energy flow. One more inhale. If you want to watch this part next, be my guest. We're sweeping the right arm back and up, just like we did in last round. We're bringing our left leg with us to one leg Tadasana. So really strong through the right leg, using our core and energy to carry us through. One more breath here. Exhale, plant your left foot next to your right, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, lower right leg. Same thing, other side. Really try to flow with it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, lean forward. Inhale, shift your hips back. Exhale into your half splits. Inhale, shift forward. Left hand inside left leg. Right toes tuck. Press through your legs. Sweep your right arm up, finding triangle. Maybe looking up to your right hand. Inhale, pull yourself up. Bend into your right leg. Exhale through warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lifting the left ribs now. Inhale, back through warrior two. Cartwheel the arms, pivot on the back leg. Come into easy twist. Right hand is down inside of the left leg. Left arm is reaching high. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, sweep your left arm down and back. Coming all the way up to stand. One leg Tadasana on the right. Well, right leg is lifted. Left leg is down. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find your mountain pose. We're going to go through that one more time now that you know the flow. It's most opening, rewarding when you know the flow and you can just flow right through it. So we're going to do it. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, left foot back, lower left knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale through center. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, right hand inside right leg. Lift it up into your triangle pose. Inhale through warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, cartwheel it forward. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up, easy twist. Inhale, reach a little higher, last breath here. Exhale, sweep it back and around, coming up, one leg Tadasana. And here's your chance to really bloom. You can find a tree pose if you'd like. Bringing the left foot inside of the right leg somewhere. You can take any sort of one-legged balancing posture you want right now. One more breath to bloom. Exhale, plant your left foot down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, right foot back, lower right knee on tuck. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cactus, lean forward. Inhale, shift through center. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, left arm inside left leg. Exhale, lift right arm, triangle pose. Inhale through warrior two. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, cartwheel forward, find your easy twist. Inhale here, reach a little higher. Exhale, left arm Back and around, come up to your one-legged posture, your tree, your hand to toe pose, whatever you're wanting today. Make it as intense as you want, whatever you want it to look like. One more big inhale. Exhale, plant your right foot down. Take one last moment to ground down through your feet before we take it to our seated postures. Enjoy this moment. Heart is pumping. Arms feel light. Torso feels loose. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, take one last forward fold here. You can inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back to your high plank. And then lower onto your knees, take your knees wide, big toes to touch. Sink your hips back, child's pose. Breathe here. Feel your rooting down sensation. The hard work is done. Inhale back up to your tabletop position. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right knee to right wrist, coming into pigeon on the right. Take a moment to settle down. Tuck your left toes, lift your hips. Right foot back meets the left. Inhale, left foot high now. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. Finding your pigeon. One more breath here. Exhale, find yourself. You can sweep your right leg around. Come back to your crisscross applesauce. And taking a final meditation here now that we're all opened up. You can go back to leaning against your couch if you want, right where we started. Feeling the grounding sensation in our legs, and the blooming in our arms and our chest and our heart and our brain and our smile, everything else. You can flutter your eyes closed if you'd like. You can also bring your hands to heart center if that resonates with you. Always remembering that grounding down through our roots allows us to bloom and share a beautiful energy with those around us. Thank you for joining me for Yoga Flow today. It's a pleasure as always. I hope to see you next time. Namaste.